Today's horoscope, Leo February 28, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today is a good day for you to dream. Be aware of those who may try to convince you that the route you want to take isn't the most practical. You don't necessarily have to be practical in order to be successful or fortunate. Use your imagination and let your creative spirit lead you to the next step. Find true strength in your ability to recognize and understand the needs of others. Your love horoscope. Maintain somewhat of an air of detachment. Feel free to delve into your fantasy world and let your emotions carry you away to another realm. Today is one of those days in which you might come up with a new invention that could end up being the next big fad in every kitchen in the country. Let your imagination take you away. Share your light-hearted mood with others. Your career horoscope. Unexpected developments in the life of a friend or within a group you are affiliated with could have you reeling from the shock. You might feel the need to do whatever you can to put things back to normal, and thus you may tend to put out a tremendous amount of effort towards this end. This is fine, as long as you don't overwork and get too stressed out. Everything should be worked out within the next day or so. Your finance horoscope. By nature you tend to be an adventurous soul, and today the desire to do something you've never done before could be overwhelming. You might even toy with outrageous ideas such as learning skydiving or bungee jumping. Probably you won't go that far, but you could opt for something like planning a river rafting vacation or learning mountain climbing. You've a lot of options that are open to you. Think about them. Social life today. Share your dreams with friends and relations. Inspired by you, they will want to be in your company. You might discover common interests enriching your relationships to other people. If you continue in this confident way, others will see you as a role model and follow you. Don't let yourself be irritated by doubts or ambitions. Your dating horoscope. It's a great time to expand your romantic horizons. You need to break out of your routine and try something totally new. Those wheels have been spinning a little too easily lately. Flirting tips. Sensitive to the feelings of others, anytime you are involved in conversation with someone who you find interesting, who grabs your attention, romantic thoughts race around your mind, occasional heart flutters indicate potential for romance. If you're chatted up, make the most of your appeal, try to be patient. Lucky numbers 6, 10, 23, 26, 43. Your well-being horoscope. You could come across some interesting ideas today that you could apply to your career. You might read something in a trade magazine or hear something on the news that gets your creative wheels spinning. Some new energy wants to come into your career right now, so be open to fresh strategies and expert points of view. With some time and luck, you should be opening an exciting new professional door. Your daily numeroscope. Work, responsibility and decision-making on a regular basis. This is the program for the days coming up. However, some surprises are in store for you as well, including some unknowns and obstacles that you will overcome successfully. Change your mindset, take advantage of opportunities and keep cool. You will then rapidly benefit from the positive vibrations. Until then, pay more attention to your family and friends and stop running away as you usually do from your responsibilities, most notably in your sentimental life. Tomorrow's horoscope. You could receive some rather strange phone calls today, one from a friend who is really thrilled about something, and another from someone who could be really depressed over an upsetting turn of events. You might find it difficult to comment on either situation, so perhaps it's best just to provide a willing ear and let them talk. Tonight, take a brisk walk around your neighborhood. You might meet someone interesting. Daily planetary overview. This morning, the moon is in Capricorn before moving into Aquarius later, which means that we have to set boundaries and take action to make plans. This is a dynamically potent energy, making this an amazing time to set your intentions for the next month. The moon aligns with Pluto, a planet known for its powerful and transformative energy. This means that we'll have to get over our jealousies, power struggles, and innate fears if we want to move toward growth. Skip the drama. Release, rebuild, and rejuvenate during this lunar phase. Although the Capricorn moon marks a time of working hard, it's also a moment of reflection. Now we can think about the past and understand matters on a deeper level. Contemplating old situations and relationships allows us to think things through, but the Pluto energy can amp up the vibe to create struggles with others that lead to arguments. After a long break, it's time to get back in the romantic groove. Use your words to express your feels. Send a flirty text to your crush or boo to spark a passionate convo that lasts all day. They'll totally swoon over your lovely sentiments and cheeky words. Don't be afraid to assert yourself and talk about your emotions. Be brave. Don't let fear stand in the way of letting your sentiments be known. Understanding boundaries with friends is going to be super hard during this new moon, mostly because you're the one who's unable to adhere to the structure and limits in your relationships. The advice is to resist the urge to text too much. Be cognizant of the volume of communication you send over. Sky for today. In the morning, the Capricorn moon aligns with Pluto, stimulating intense emotions. Our choices are being governed by unconscious impulses, fears, and phobias, and we risk behaving destructively within our relationships. Manipulation tactics will ultimately backfire, alienating those who we want to have on our team. Ask yourself whether you are operating from a place of personal empowerment, or if you are trying to maintain dominance in an imaginary hierarchy. The moon falls into a void following this aspect's perfection, lasting about 4 hours. Use this time to attempt to better understand your inner workings and curb obsessive tendencies. Mid-morning, the moon makes its ingress into Aquarius, ending its void of course. We are now entering the moon's balsamic phase in its run-up to the Pisces new moon. The next 2 days are a time for digestion and stillness. We are creating optimal conditions to make ourselves receptive to cosmic messages. Be mindful of urges to act out of character or provoke change. There is no need to rush to see new concepts implemented. The greatest insights can be accessed when we are free of the pressure of expectation.